Hello everyone and welcome back to Netmaster Zoom channel and another video of our site-to-site VPN series that we configured before. If you remember that we configured this two site using this FMC and add this to FTD to FMC and configure site-to-site VPN and successfully ping between these two. And also in the other videos we just configured this FTD3 using FDM and also be able to ping from these two sites to each other. And here in this video I'm going to use the ASAV and configure a site-to-site VPN between the site 4 and HQ. Actually there is not much different between these devices in the site-to-site VPN because they are using the same algorithm and same configuration. The only thing that we should make sure about is to configure the routing correctly and also select the correct encryption algorithm, IC version 2 and IPsec. Okay, for now let's go and start with our ASAV. Let me see. Yes, it comes up. Let's enable this first, and by default it doesn't have password. Let's first of all, I'm not using wizard for the configuration. Just let's configure the hostname first. Hostname is v site 4, and let me see what interface do I have here. Let me first see the version. Show version. This is ASA 9.8. Yes, version 9.8 here with the operation system version 2.2. Okay, let's see the interfaces. Show interface IP, and here you can see we have some interfaces from 0 to 6 and one management. Let's configure this management for the ASDM and access this using the ASDM. Okay, interface management 0 by 0, no shutdown. Let's first configure a name for that, a zone. Let's name that management, and let's use the security level 50 and IP address of according to our topology here, the IP address is 192.16.1.4 with mask of 24-bit mask and no shut. Okay, our configuration here is finished. Let's configure a route for the management to be able to access that from this management PC here. Route to management to get destination 192.168.0.0, 192.16.1.1, and this is a gateway. It's configured in this switch, and my PC is in this range. Now I should be able to actually ping it. Let me try to ping to make sure that everything is okay. Ping 192.16 168.4.1 1.4. No, we are not able to ping. Let me see if I'm able to ping this one. Yes, but I'm not able to ping the ASA. The IP address is okay. Show IP interface brief, and let me ping from here to 192.168.1.1. I can ping it, but I cannot ping here. 4. Yes, now it's okay. I can ping it, no problem. And now let's bring our ASDM and try to access this ASA using ASDM. Before accessing using ASTM, we need to assign a username and password for this, and I don't know what's the problem with the host name. It doesn't accept it. Let's hostname to ASA v site 4. Okay, and username and password. Username admin, password Cisco, and let's give a privilege level of 15. Okay, and before access this in the ASTM, we need to have some other configuration to enable the HTTPS to the management interface and allow our computer to access that HTTPS. For that, let's configure the HTTP server enable, and I need to give a full access to full IP address here to the management HTTP 00 to the management interface. Let's save our configuration and try to access the ASA using ASTM. That is 192.168.1.14 and username admin, password Cisco. Now we should be able to this interface, to access this interface. Okay, our management interface IP is not correct. Okay, let me fix that. Interface management 0 by 0, IP addresses 192.168.1.14. Okay, now we are receiving this message about the certificate. Let's accept that and continue. Okay, our ASTM is ready. First of all, let's go and do some basic configuration on our ASA and start with the interfaces. Let's configure interface 00 for outside, name it outside, and security level of 0, and also enable that, and let's give IP address of 4.4.4.1, and here you can see that the IP address of this interface is 4441, and also the mask 24. Let's save this. It just gives us a message that because we changed the security level, it's okay, it's the first configuration, no problem, but in the future if we change that, it may conflict with the group policy, and because of that it gives us this message. Let's name it this inside, that is gigabit 0 by 1, and security level of 100, enable that, and give IP address of 172.16.4.1. according this our topology here. Okay, let's save this, same message. Okay, now our interfaces is ready. Then we need to configure some static routing here to be able to access it from the outside and also inside. In the management we configured this before in the command line, and let's add another one for interface. First let's go for interface outside, and I'm going to allow any IPv4 and send it to the gateway. The gateway is here is 4.4.4.2. One is the ASA interface outside, and let's save this. And also another route I'm going to add it to interface inside. Here you can see here I have 10.10.4.0 and it's connected to interface inside. Let's send all the route to the to this IP address to interface inside. Let's create that object network first. It's a network, and name it site 4 network. IP address is 10.10.4.0 with 24-bit of mask. Okay, let's select this, and also the gateway for this is 172.16.4.2, and that is configured inside this switch. Okay, let's save this. Our routing here is completed, and everything is okay. But before starting the site-to-site VPN, I'm going to first start this configuration from the FMC, because we have some limitation here in the FMC, and we are not allowed to use all encryption type because of our evaluation license. Because of that, first I'm going to create a site-to-site VPN, first configuration here in the FMC, and then according that configuration I will tune that inside the ASA. Let's firewall threat defense device, and here let's use a name HQ to site 4. And now let's go and configure IKE version 2, and also node A. Node A, I'm going to, it doesn't matter which node is FTD and which node is ASA, but here because we start from this, let's select node A as a HQ FTD, and interface outside. The default IP will come here, and also let's use this subject IP address. This is HQ. Let's OK that, and let's go for the node B. Node B here is an extranet device, because we don't have any connection between our ASA and this FMC, and let's name that ASAV in the site 4, and also the IP address is 4.4.4.1, and let's have a subnet mask, the protected network here. The protected network that I already created is site 4 network. You can see it's 10.10.4.0/24. Let's add this. Okay, and let's save this configuration here. And now let's go to our IKE, and for the IKE also let's create a profile actually for this. Actually I created before, it's here, but I want to show you because we are not able to create to use all encryption type here. Because of that, let's create another one, HQ to site 4. Let's make some changes, not conflict with the old one, and let's use the integrity here. I'm going to use SHA-256, the encryption algorithm DES, because I'm not allowed to use AES and any other strong encryption in the evaluation license. Then for the PRF, SHA-256, and the Diffie-Hellman group. Here in the Diffie-Hellman group, let's use 5, 14, and 15. Because I'm not sure that what kind of encryption this Diffie-Hellman group that may be available in the ASA, but probably we should have this. Let's have 16 also, one of this inside the ASA. Let's save this. Actually, for this we can select more than one because it's the first one who matched will be used. Then it doesn't matter if we select 10 or 1 or 2 for anything we want to. Then for the authentication, let's go for the manual pre-shared key. The automatic pre-shared keys will not work here because it's not that ASA is not connected to our FMC. And for the IPsec, let's use this default, that is this and SHA-1. Let's save this configuration. and deploy that to our FTD HQ. And here let's deploy it. These changes actually is made in the FTD HQ, and because of that we should be able to see that FTD only in the deployment. Okay, let's select our deployment device and deploy this. Okay, it will take some time, and during this time let's go to our ASTM again and try to configure our site-to-site VPN. For that we can go to the site-to-site and create this connection profile and also other requirement here separately, but I recommend use this wizard, VPN wizard, and site-to-site VPN. In this case that makes our job very easy, and we will not miss anything because it's just running a wizard here. In the beginning you can see a demo here that how this site-to-site works, and also you can play the video and check this configuration. Let's click next. The peer IP address, it's 1.1.1.1, and that is the IP address of our FTD here in the HQ site. This is 111/24, and also the VPN is going to be established to the interface outside. Let's click next. The local network, let's create a local network here, and yes, we already have it, site 4 network that we created before, and let's use this. And the remote network is our HQ. Let's create an object network for that. It's a network, and let's name that HQ network. IP address is 10.10.1.0 with 24-bit mask. Let's save this and select this as a remote network. Click next. Next we need to provide a pre-shared key, Cisco, that same we provided in the other side. Next, and let's exempt this traffic through the interface inside. It may be any NAT in the future, and we don't want to NAT this IP address because then it will not match in the access list that we created. Next, and at the end you can see the old configuration that we did here. It selected IC version 1 and also IC version 2. We will go and tune this according to our requirement. This use wizard, and it's use all the encryption and all the algorithm here. Actually we don't need all of them. Let's finish this and send this information. You can see here the object network is created, then the tunnel group created, then this is the different encryption type, and also IC version 1 and version 2 types, and then at the end this information is enabled in the interface outside, and also a NAT is created for this. Let's send this information, and now let's tune our configuration here. Let's come to the site-to-site VPN, and in the connection profile we will see this connection profile that we created in the wizard. Let's go to this, and in the IC setting we have IC version 1 and version 2. We are not going to use version 1. Let's deselect that. The other information is okay, local network, remote network, and this group policy name. And here in the IC version 2, this is the pre-shared key. It's okay, but this information we need to change that. You can see that is using the AES, SHA, and so on. Actually all the encryption is available here, but we are not going to use all of them. Then let's tune that according to our requirement. We need this here, and for the integrity it was SHA 256, and okay, SHA-256. And also for the PRF it was SHA-256. Let's OK also. And for Diffie-Hellman group here, let's see what group we have. You can see we have group 5, group 14, and we don't have 15 and 16. Let's select this 2 because in the other side we also have this 2. And let's save this and apply. Now I believe everything is okay, and all configuration is finished. Let's start and try to ping from site 4 to our HQ. Let's bring both of them here in the interface and try to ping it. Let me first see the IP address. Show IP. 10.11 is configured here. Show IP. 10.4 is configured in the other side. Let's ping here 10.10.4.11-T and also ping 10.10.1.11-T in the other side. You can see we are not able to ping from these two sides. Let's see what is the problem. The good thing about the ASTM is it has an embedded logging system. We can go to the monitoring, logging, and enable this logging here. Let's enable that, and we are going to see the logging level to debug and view. Here you can see, let's see what is the problem. Let's pause that. It's a all configuration for IKE version failed. And let's see what is the problem, because we already select everything from to match each other. Let's first go to our FTD. You can see it just gives us a error, and it's a Diffie-Hellman group policy as it's deprecated. It's just a warning, it's not a error. Okay, let's send this deployment. Actually our FTD is not deployed yet. Let's wait for this to deploy, and then we will test our connection again. Actually we select group 5, and group 5 is deprecated, it's not in use anymore, and actually security wise is not secure enough. Because of that, the FTD just gives us this message. Let's go back here and let's do the configuration, and here in the Diffie-Hellman group, let's see, 14 and 5 we select here, and also we selected this 14 and 5 in the other side. It's okay, we don't have any problem in the ASA. Let's wait for this to finish the deployment process. Okay, the deployment finished here. Let's see if we are able to still ping or not. Yes, our ping is a start, and if I run this debug, let's pause that. You can see that this ICMP connection for FTDR this side to address this side is sending and receiving the information. And now we have site-to-site VPN here with the ASA and FTD. If we have some old devices and we want to use that in some small sites, like here in the site 4, we can use that and connect that with our modern FTD here. Okay, everything is I think goes very well, and we didn't actually face any big issue, and we just run our site-to-site VPN between these two devices. Okay, in the next video I'm going to I want to introduce what we are going to do. Here you can see that we are connected to the internet, and this internet is connected to this cloud, and in the next video I'm going to configure this Windows. This is Windows 10, and I'm going to access the internet through this FTD, in the HQ side, and also we can apply some filtering on our internet, for example social sites and gambling or pornography and so on. We can close that, and we will leave the other sites open to for the user to access inside the HQ. But let's do that in the next video. Now our video is going to be too long. Thank you for watching, and hope see you in the next video for the policy configuration and also NATing in the HQ. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.